Hey everyone, this is Walter, and I'm back here with more posts from nice guys that I found on Reddit. The only requirement to be a nice guy is a virtue claim, or saying how nice, or good, or decent you are. Let's just get into it with nice guys from Reddit. The posts come to us from Reddit Nice Guys. I actually covered like one screen of this in the last nice guy video if it sounds familiar, but there's an entire conversation that the OP posted in the comments. It's called "My really nice friend has a sudden obsession with me." It's all good. I just crashed as soon as I got back. I'm waiting for stuff to open tomorrow so I can get a job. I get bored without work. Hope your Easter is going well. Then there's like a 20-day time skip. Sup? Totally my bad. Phone doing pocket stuff. I want to see you soon. I just need you to cuddle with me a little bit. Dude, she just ignored you for most of the month. Where's this confidence coming from? I don't really have time for anything like that. I don't know how I'm so amused and disappointed by your response at the same time. You might like it. I'm blessed, I've been told. I am trying to eat you for breakfast. No, like, I really don't have time. I work 2 jobs and I'm just not down for anything like that right now. But thank you. I understand. I just can't tell when someone is being honest or sparing my feelings, whatever that means. Like, it's easier to say I'm busy than it is to say I just don't like you in that way. I mean, yeah, I am trying to spare your feelings, but I really don't have time for anything with anyone. I'm just trying to stay focused, and anyone's feelings should be spared by me saying that I'm just not interested in anything like that right now. I appreciate it, though. The attention is always nice, it makes me feel good, but I can't reciprocate anything. Don't. I'm a grown-ass man, and I don't need someone to think they're doing me a favor by not being honest about how they feel. I've been through a lot of shit, so for someone to think I can't handle the truth is insulting. Anyway, I see no reason for us not to try something. I won't bend over backwards trying to change your mind, though. I agree. But I see no sense in being a dick about it, on my part, lol. I feel. If you're seeing someone else, or you're just flat out not interested in me, I'd much rather hear that than I just don't want anyone, because I've heard that plenty of times. I'm not interested in anyone but myself right now, dude. I wish that was good enough. It is. I respect your wishes. I'm still gonna voice how I feel while we're here. Yeah, you have to give this guy a valid reason if you don't want him. He won't accept just any excuse. In fact, he feels quite insulted that she implied he couldn't take it, so no doubt it'll be funny if it turns out he can't take it. What you up to? Dude, what are you doing? I'm with blank. What about you? Wanna hang out with me? I know, I just want to know why you suddenly keep trying to hang out with me, and asking blank to get me to come over is kinda uncool. Because I miss you, and regret not spending more time with you in the past. And I definitely didn't ask him to do that. I just mentioned you, and he did it. We're going to see blank. Alright man, but you're making me feel like a disappointment, because I don't have time to do all that, and your sexual advances made me kind of uncomfortable. I'm definitely not trying to make you feel like a disappointment. That all sounds pretty backwards. I just thought we could have something casual, but I guess not. And I really haven't done that much, all things considered. I'm sorry, man. I'm just not interested. And I just woke up and I don't feel good, so I was just annoyed. I'm not attacking you or anything, but I would just like it if you stopped. I don't want to entertain this with you. I'm sorry. Notice how much she's using words like man and dude, just desperately trying to remind the guy that they're only friends. But he's trying to ignore it. Gotcha. Sorry you don't feel well. I don't really know what to say. I try to give other people space, which is why I didn't reach out to you today. I feel like you're being down on me for no reason. I like you and I'm just trying to be friendly. You seemed open at first, but now I'm getting the feeling like I'm not wanted at all, which is a little disappointing, but life goes on. I thought my chances were pretty good considering your track record. Yeah, this is the part I read in the last video, but there's way more this time. Hate me if you want, but blank, for example, told me he's hung like a hamster and pretty much no good in bed. LMAO. I don't feel bad for saying that because he jokes about it all the time. You deserve so much better, and to be blunt, that's me. I thought my chances were pretty good considering your track record. You can seriously stop talking to me now. But the question is, will he stop talking? Yeah, of course not. Hey man, I've been with people I'm not proud of either. Even not compared to someone else I know, I have a lot to offer, and overall good intentions. That's awesome, but I'm not interested. You realize that probably won't stop me from trying anyways, LMAO? Please stop. I'm not doing anything. You're the one that messaged me first. Are you seriously going to a Smash Bros tournament? Bro. LOL. I would go if I'm not working when it happens. I'm not going, but you feel free. I don't really want to go if you aren't. Did you see that I was going on my Facebook? Because I don't remember anything about that. Strange. I saw it in passing and I was like, I didn't know you were that much of a nerd. I wonder if she'll want to go with me. Clearly a mistake though. I don't know, he does seem to have the social skills of the average Smash tournament goer. You literally insulted me and one of my best friends yesterday. I don't think we'll be hanging out. Pretty upset right now. Stop talking shit about your friends then. That is pretty lowbrow of me. It's like, what does he have that I don't? Fucked up mindset, but I'm not ashamed to admit I get jealous like anybody else. You didn't have to go out of your way to tell him that. Yeah, maybe she just likes guys who don't go around talking about their homies' dicks. Just a guess though. You didn't have to go out of your way to say what you said either. I already expressed disinterest, so you should have stopped there. You also brought my track record into it, making it seem like I sleep with just anybody. I could have spared him, you're right about that. It just hurts him to hear that from you than it does if I told him myself. I'm not saying you're a slut or anything. I was talking more about those people than you, which doesn't make me any less of an asshole. I'm far from perfect, but I'm smart, strong, funny, talented, decent looking. There's nobody else like me. And I know how to satisfy a girl. Hey, do you remember what Jeff Sokol said? I'm not that big, but I know how to satisfy a girl. I'm happy so many millions of people got to hear him say that. The humiliation is tangible. Are you really still trying to promote yourself to me? No. Also, you're forgetting that Blank was my butt buddy first, so, Hey, what's up with you? Some dude put me in a chokehold at VadoZone, and I just got home. LOL. Hey man, I just got off work and drove to Spirits for a beer, and I think you here. I'm not trying to be weird, so I don't know if I should go somewhere else. I just want beer. Yeah, I'm here. It's whatever. Word. And now I think some sort of an altercation happens here. This guy is apparently just obsessed out of nowhere. She said it was whatever. It was not whatever. LOL. Still here, by the way. Had to get more cash. I don't want you to not like me, bro. Yeah, it was. I don't know what you said to my friend, but he was already pissed before you walked up. And now he wants to beat your ass, so we're trying to get him out. I never even said anything to him. Was having extreme anxiety already, so I mentioned he was staring at me. I told you not to fucking talk to us. He's got anger issues. When? And you think I'm afraid of him? Why's it gotta be like this with you? Yeah, they're not even really on speaking terms, so of course when she said he didn't have to leave, he decided to walk up and talk to her anyway. It doesn't. My friend was already pissed. I told you not to come into it, so I left. Now he's even more pissed. I'm sorry. I was intentionally not listening to your conversation. I'm not afraid of a fight, but I prefer not to. Try to keep stuff cool. You set him way off after I walked away. I didn't try to start anything at all. I told you not to, but please, for real, leave me alone. I didn't even say anything. I just said I know you and he got upset. You're being a total bitch to me for no reason. I don't deserve that. I love you, dumbass. It's whatever. Your friend was pretty upset that we know each other. Just keep my name out of your mouth and I'll do the same. What about me makes you dislike me so much? I must know. That's probably how annoying he is. Notice he sent that question at 1:47 a.m. Who wouldn't want to wake up to this crap? Your persistence, regardless of my friendly decline. I asked you plenty of times very nicely to not do what you did, and you did it anyway. And then it made me mad. You were fine in the beginning. But I seriously don't have time to regard your feelings that you have, which came out of nowhere by the way, and entertain you. You'd be fine if you just tried to be my friend or whatever, but you were annoying about it. No response is a response. Fucking leave it be. You don't know me, I don't know you. I'm way too preoccupied in my current life. That's it. I wonder if the guy at the bar with anger issues was actually someone running interference for her. Seems likely enough. Do what I did. What the fuck have I even done to you? You don't dictate my emotions, because I felt this way since I met you. I thought you were special. I thought you were different and sweet. I thought you were my friend and we had a bond. You don't just load someone up with false hope and then crush. To me, all I wanted was to spend time with you, nothing else. When did I ever fill you up with false hope? What did I ever say to you that ever implied that I was interested? You said you're dope. Appreciate your due diligence trying to be my friend, implying you wanted to spend time with me. You know, something that friends do. It seemed positive but open-ended, so I just always wanted to be closer to you, but was too shy until now. Yeah, the most romantic words ever spoken. You're dope. She's like actually going out of her way to speak to this guy in an especially platonic way. Snapchat, what you deleted me on, you bum. I was very drunk, but I remember saying, you didn't do anything wrong. You're dope, but I don't really think I have time to do anything like this, blah blah, something along those lines. But that was before you started messaging me on here anyway. Why do you even care so much? Why are you still doing this? It took a lot for me to reach out to you. I pretty much spilled my guts, and I never thought you'd act so cold. People change, but that's not how I remember you. My heart was completely destroyed by blank, so I'm sorry. I know I am different now. And like I already said, you do not know me. I always figured you'd be the heartbreaker. Sorry, man. I don't need niceties, really. I appreciate it, and you, but to me it comes off as disingenuous. By that logic, though, you don't know me either. It couldn't hurt to get to know each other. There are no words for how delusional this man is to still be trying to get this to work. She doesn't even want to be friends anymore. I was being genuine in the beginning. I said how I felt from the beginning. I didn't lie about anything. But now you're infiltrating my life with this, and I want nothing to do with it. So please stop. I don't want your niceties. I don't want your attention. I don't want anything to do with anyone. Please leave me alone. Yeah, other people's feelings sure are a burden. You're damn right. Empathic sociopath here. I literally can't not care. Well, okay. There's not a whole lot of extra information from the OP, but let's see what we do have. Dude, that sucks. It sucks losing friends that way, but it just shows that they never really wanted to be your friend. This person in particular used to be a cool dude. I just moved back to the area, and I guess he wanted to rekindle the friendship. All I did was try to be clear about my feelings, which most of my friends respect. I tried to just ignore him for a while, after he didn't want to leave it alone, but he began popping up where I was, and actually being creepy. All the girls I've talked to about him have some kind of story about him, sending dick pics, confessing feelings, borderline stalking, and just overall being a total dillweed. Yeah, it is pretty hard to believe an adult would just have a conversation like this and not be cringy to the rest of the women in his life. This guy obviously needs some help. Just to let you know, you can see his name in the last screenshot. He's an absolute weirdo, though. I can't believe how many times you said you weren't interested for him to still say he thinks you should give him a shot. What the fuck? It's probably fine considering everyone that already knows him has pretty much blasted him over the situation. He's already changed Facebooks a couple of times over sexual harassment he's committed towards other women. I only exposed him after I saw he's been sending unsolicited explicit photos to my other lady friends. I do feel kind of bad because he's making it seem like he has genuine feelings for me, but refuses to see anything wrong with what he's said and done. That's not really stopping my friends from dragging him through the mud. It honestly boggles the mind that they think this constitutes acceptable behavior. Why in the fuck do they think that'd work? Oh yeah, I'm really nice. Look, I gave you space for like a day. Let me neg your previous relationships. Why don't you want me though? What an absolute fuckweasel. Anyway, that was a pretty long post. I think that's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say about the post or about my content in general, make sure you let me hear it in the comments. I'll be here reading them while the video's new. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more of the same, and possibly some Lucas Werners soon. That should be fun. And now it's time to shout out my awesome patrons who help support me more directly over on Patreon. It's a huge help. Jimmo, Anui Blue, Levon, Chris Sturman, Chef Casa, Jade Demby, Alberto 2001, Big Mike Shirley, Cacti Lady Wither, Chase Watson, Cho, Daniel Della Pena, Don Smith, DevNotes, Dominique R., Ouroboros, Sammy, Sazandora, Skepticals, Warnology, William Ash, Zebrabird, Sephirin, Bumbus McDunga, John Yorkie, Psychic Kumquat, Alex Anakin, Francois Tremblay, Knit1 Code 2, Lil Spoon, Molly Mayhem, and Stepdweller. Thanks once again. I'll be back soon with more similar content. I'm trying to work a little harder this month. Have a great day, everyone, and don't tell anyone they're dope. They might get the wrong idea.